Hello, Carolina Girl Hoop Report followers. We are here at the SCBCA Media Day to kick off the 23-24 season. I have with us class of 2024 wing forward, Joyce from Camden High School. Joyce, thank you for joining us.
Of course.
Man, senior year.
I know.
It seems like just yesterday you were in Myrtle Beach Convention Center. We're in 7th grade NTBAs, and here we are.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a ride. Talk about this journey to get to your senior year. You know what I'm saying? You had the last 2 years you've played in the most epic state championship games, winning one last year. Now going into your senior year, what kind of mark do you want to continue to make here in South Carolina?
Just that you can do it all. I mean, obviously, I'm a 3-sport athlete who's very good in basketball, apparently. Also have good grades. I just want to show girls younger than me that they can do whatever they want to do with no limitations, and don't let nobody put any limitations on you. But of course, for this season specifically, we want to win another state championship.
Now, you mentioned 3-sport athlete. The college coaches that you deal with and talk with all the time, what do they say about that? Do they encourage you to keep doing it, or were they worried that something, unfortunate may have happened?
Actually, yeah, they're happy about it because not a lot of people who are good in one sport actually play multiple sports. So they're like they're surprised, they're shocked, but they just let me do whatever, which I'm happy with.
as long as they allowed you to keep calling, right?
Exactly, right.
2 years ago, I want to go back. One of the best games I've ever seen, you and Malaysia in the state championship game down at Aiken. Down the stretch, you have 4 fouls. What were you thinking in your mind to make sure that you were there for your team till the bitter end? You had a blocked shot with about 30 seconds left that could have been your 5th foul, but you saved the bucket that preserved the opportunity for your team to win. Playing at that high level, talk about that moment,
Yeah, so like you said, I have 4 fouls, but I couldn't let me having 4 fouls mess me up mentally. I still had to play hard no matter what. I mean, if I got that 5th foul, I definitely would have been very disappointed. But at the same time, this is like a one-in-a-lifetime moment. You have to go full out despite any circumstance. So
absolutely, one of those moments I'll never forget because you played both sides of the floor equally as aggressive, going to the basket as well as on the defensive side to make sure your team had the opportunity. Came up short that night, but with an unbelievable game and moment for yourself. Last year, winning your state championship, when the clock rang off, what was the first thing that came in your head?
So actually, obviously I was happy I won. First state championship in like 42 years for Camden High School. I was happy to be a part of that team. But at the same time, I knew I had to do it next year. So yes, I was satisfied, but I knew that in my back of my head, it's not over.
It's not over.
The job's not done.
You were a 7th grader, and you had the opportunity to take the last shot in the state playoffs. First time in a while there had been the state playoffs, and you started to bring them back to the level of what you have now built at Camden. But that first state playoff appearance, that missed shot, and you just said something that reminded me of Kobe. The job's not done. The job's not done. The first year that Kobe got a chance to play in the NBA, he had a late game shot in the playoffs that when they got knocked out against, I believe against Utah Jazz. But what kind of similarities do you see in that? You having failure early, now this level of success that you've helped to build at Camden. Do you see any similarities in that?
Yeah, I mean, you can't be successful without failure. Failure is going to be something that's guaranteed, and you want to strive to push yourself to actually fail so you can reach that next level. So, yeah, of course, you're disappointed in the last shot and you're sad, but you just work towards the next one. When you have the next opportunity, you can hit it next time. So.
What has been your favorite thing about this process, being the #1 player in the country, #1 player in the state champion? What moment really resonates for you when it's not all said and done yet, but so far within your your scholastic career?
I don't really think about that as a player. Again, I kind of just signed up for basketball when I started playing at the age of 4 years old. So probably just like the daily grind with the people, like with my teammates. I've been playing with them since like elementary school. They're like my sisters. It's like playing with your family, which is really fun. Just a day in and day out grind that you have to do to get to the position I am now. I think it's something I enjoy the most.
Not too many people will be able to experience the things that you have experienced on the recruiting trail, winning gold medals, All-Star 5, national championships, multiple national championships at the high level, level of Under Armour and other elite shoe company deals. you have done it, and you have showed anyone that you can come from anywhere and reach the highest levels. What is coming in the future, we're going to find out sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you very much for you, your family, your coaches, for giving me the opportunity to be around you all this time. And I'm looking forward to this ride senior year because it's going to be crazy.
I know. I'm excited too.
Congratulations, Joyce.
Thank you so much.